stupid.
Look, 3:58 a.m.
I'm currently awake right now with some comfies on and some spare clothes because I'm taking a flight today. Cheers, boss.
Alright, take care, mate.
Cool, mate, nice to meet you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So you're probably all thinking, Alex, where the hell are you? So, good morning guys, how are you all doing? My name is of course Alex, or Mars Bar, and as per usual I always feel like I've got some sort of explaining to do, haven't I? Alex, why were you on a plane this morning? Why were you up so early? And why are you in a big aircraft hangar with loads and loads of noise? So this morning guys, I've woken up and I've travelled to Germany, more specifically Dusseldorf. Now I wasn't even aware that ROG did things like this, but this is the ROG Convention 2019. So the guys at ROG said, Alex, you can come out to the event if you want and see what brand new products we've got here and what's going on. The only problem is that it is in Germany and you will have to catch a really early flight, but all the hard lifting now is out the way. I'm here, and from what I can gather, this is what's new with ROG. So this is the brand new PNK or pink line of products, obviously primarily aimed at people that like pink things. There you go, you've got a headset, you've got a mouse, you've got a keyboard, looking pretty sweet. This is a demonstration of ROG's monitors going from over here, their cheapest line monitor, to all the way over here. So I think you're going for a 60Hz 1080p panel all the way to a 4K HDR, yep, 144Hz over here. This is a laptop that has a detachable keyboard and an RTX 2080 inside of it. So like, can you even comprehend that? You see, as cool as this may or may not be, I mean, it's absolutely awesome. There's just one major problem, is that I can't understand a word that he's saying. So, I mean, in Germany, he's speaking German. Like, I understand a little bit of it. That being said, there's not really much point in me staying here any longer because I literally have no idea what they're saying. So this has been absolutely awesome. ROG, thanks for the invite down. Now I just need to catch a flight home. All back home guys, safe and sound. I've had a quick shower, as you can tell by my absolute puffy hair, and I think this is the first time I've actually set up a tripod at home in my office, as to which I'm gonna do a tour for you guys today, seeing as that is sort of my entire ethos on YouTube, is setups and stuff. So I'll show you guys what I'm rocking right now. So I suppose we should start really at the door. This is the door, it's just a door. And then as soon as you come inside, you just see the back of everything. Like the desk is round sort of there. Now this isn't how the setup is going to play out when I actually build it, and I do have plans for that. But essentially guys, this is the computer. This is the, well, Amos version 2. We've had it for absolutely ages and it's just insane. It's got my custom logos on it everywhere. You guys have seen it. It's just an absolute beast. I love it, and it's still powering everything that I do. Like, this thing is insane. And then I've got a couple of Hue lights dotted around on the floor, a couple of TVs here, a 65-inch 4K, which is actually going to go up on this wall. More on that later. This is just, well, a load of rubbish, really. And then this is super cool. I've got to be super fragile with this. This is a neon light, guys, that has well, it's spelled out as cinema, and this is going to go above the cinema room downstairs. But for now, it's just living in here because it's super, super fragile, and in there, no one's going to touch it. More Philips lights and more stuff on the floor, and then you come around here, we've got the custom Yeah, you see how much of a bodge this is. And then pretty much, this is it. I've got the old KL case from the old setup, I've got a security camera there, I've got a 4K monitor. This is how I do all of my editing and stuff on this 4K monitor. Super cool monitor, 144 refresh rate and 1 millisecond on the response time. Love that thing for gaming. Even though I literally do no gaming anymore, and that sucks, except for Guitar Hero. Love Guitar Hero. This is simply, guys, just a temporary setup. There is literally an Ethernet cable running up the stairs to make sure this computer has internet access. This room is gonna look absolutely dope by the time we're finished with it. Trust me. I mean, I don't even really have to say that, do I? Ooh. Okay, one unknown fact about me is that when I drink fizzy drinks, it literally comes out my eyes. I can't help it. I'm not crying or anything. Anyway, this is loft number 2. A lot of you guys will not have seen this place despite my numerous sort of bi-yearly house tours, or even a tour of my network, which is in the loft. The other loft, the one we were just in. This is something that I've done recently. I've boarded out the entire top of the garage so I can put all of the stuff that was in the garage, which is down there, up here, because I want to turn the actual garage into a functioning room with a pool table and a gym. But even though, guys, I've been locked out of all of my channels, I've been thinking ahead and planning all of this so we can, well, get started as soon as possible. Right, I found the suitcase. So guys, Toby and I are actually traveling away. Now, I know I've been on a plane this morning. I didn't need a suitcase because I was only there for a few hours, but tomorrow I'm traveling to Spain. We're going away for 5 days, just a little break. We've been working all year, so we just want like 5 days off. So funnily enough, perfect timing, because I got an email from ABTA, the UK's most trusted travel association, and they've given me some links that I'm going to put in the description. So you're probably all thinking, Alex, why have they emailed you out of all people to tell us about travel safety? Well, funnily enough, my audience is between 16 to 25. And yeah, unfortunately, it's us lot, the 16 to 25-year-olds, that get injured the most on holiday. Traveling to destinations like Spain, France, Italy, Portugal, you guys get the gist. They just want me to tell you to be careful, especially when you're like high up on balconies and stuff. Don't lean on railings, sit on railings, climb across balconies to impress your friends when you've had a few to drink. And also bear in mind that alcohol measures are usually a lot larger when you're abroad. So there you go. Take that as is, and even when you feel like you're not drunk, just say no. Okay, we are having like a heat wave in the UK at the moment, and it is far too hot in this loft space. I need to get changed again. It can be simple things as well, like just look out for your mates. Make sure that you're all with each other when you leave and get back to the hotel. And if you see one of your friends doing something stupid, then just tell them no. If you're in a really large group of people, make sure everybody has everybody's number. That way, if somebody gets lost, you can always get in contact with them. And download an app like Find Friends and add each other on it so you can just see where you all are. Another really good tip as well is to download offline maps onto your phone for where you're going. That way, when you don't have LTE or 4G because you're roaming in some foreign country, you've always got a map so you'll know exactly where you are. So it's the little things, I promise. And the last one, which I really shouldn't have to say to you guys, but please make sure to never feel pressured into doing anything. And that really goes for any situation, but most importantly, guys, when you're on holiday and you've had a few drinks and you're with your mates. That being said, with all this hot weather and sunlight outside, I don't really want to be stuck in an office for the rest of the day, so I'm going to go outside and finish off a project. So we're back now, and this is super exciting because you guys seem to love the last video. I was super skeptical when I put it up, like saying really nice things all over Twitter and leaving loads of likes on the videos. People really enjoyed it, so we're going to carry on. These trees got delivered earlier, essentially, and they're about 170 centimeters tall. The problem is, though, I need to dig 7 holes, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that.
I've got an idea. I could cobble something together.
No way.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I have no idea what Toby's mustering up in the garage.
Sorted.
Wicked, what is that? Yeah. So these are little fertilizer balls. They essentially help make the soil, well, better for plants and stuff. 7 trees are now up. Unfortunately though, and this has kind of annoyed me a little bit, the trees, the whole point of them was to give us a little bit of privacy. Unfortunately, they're not tall enough to actually give us that privacy. And then if you come down here, you can see all of the flower bed that, well, Toby's primarily made. These are all flowers that we bought when we went to the flower shop, Pennell's, about 3 weeks ago. And also, massive apologies for the overexposure. The sun is like blinding. We've got an ND filter on. Don't know if it's making any difference whatsoever, but I can tell you from standing here, the garden does look really, really cool. Like, I'm buzzed.
You can just tell that she's really, really annoyed. She's just staring out. Good boy, there you are. I thought I'd lost you. Well, I'm going inside now, bro. There's Bert. He's going to be so annoyed when you come in the house, dude.
Beautiful, hello.
This is so weird, guys, being in the family home with Atlas. He's been here a couple of times before. I think he really, really likes it. But this, right now, is the first time he's ever been in my old bedroom, isn't it? There you go. Have a little explore, bro. One thing that is completely mental is that I just have an entire wardrobe here, like, full of clothes still. Like,
Good boy. So, Atlas, this is the bathroom, dude. This is where I installed that monitor. I mean, I'm pretty sure this still works. There's no reason as to why it shouldn't.
should we come back and live here instead, bro? Instead of my house, instead of Alex's house, no? Like, come on, what's not to love about that garden for a dog? Like, everything, it just screams, Atlas. Atlas.
Yeah? You ready? Have you had fun?
Thought so. Ripping apart my old teddies, eh? So guys, I got a call earlier from the people that work in this office saying, Alex, there's a fair few parcels racking up in the lobby. You need to come and collect them. So, I think this is what they were talking about. Oh, and by the way, guys, I've been out with the drone this evening, as you can probably tell, and that shot was done with the Mavic Pro 2, that hyperlapse thing. Let me know what you thought of that. I can't tell if it's like gimmicky or really cool or a mixture of both. So there we go, guys. Hopefully that has shown you a little bit of an insight as to what's been going on recently. I apologise for the loss of the channel. We got hacked, and then I got the channel back. We actually got hacked again for a couple of days. Annoyingly as well, still no comments. Trying to work on getting that back as soon as possible. And no, I don't disable the comment section on my videos. If you think that, YouTube has disabled my entire comments across my entire channel. Thanks, guys. But other than that, hopefully you guys can see, and I know it doesn't show through the amount of content that I'm actually producing, but the amount of work that we are putting in to making future videos happen is like crazy. It's taken me weeks to board out the loft space. And I started planning my office to do the series around 2 or 3 months ago now. It's things from colours of the walls to light fittings to what desk I want to have and then what products I want to have on that desk. These things cannot be just slapped up, and this is my time to make some absolute quality content. Keyword being quality. But with that being said, guys, I've got some work I need to get done on that computer over there. Need to order some equipment for some client installs. If you guys want some more information about ABTA's holiday safety, I'll put that down below. And with that being said, ABTA are also running a competition over on Instagram. I'll have all the links down for you guys in the description where you can win an Ultimate Ears Bluetooth speaker. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to cut this one short here, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, and adios.